Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a shop my stash. I will be using products that I am guilty of neglecting. I'm sure if you look at your collection, especially if you have a bigger collection than the average person, and I'd say that loosely, you would realize that not all of your products get the same amount of love. And that's a shame because some of your products are really great, but you seem to either be forgetting about them or neglecting them or something else. So I highly encourage you to do this, to pick out products that you don't seem to use regularly and to force yourself to use them. Maybe some people do this in terms of like a weekly shop my stash or a bi-weekly shop my stash, a monthly shop my stash, or something, sometimes even seasonally. I don't want to commit to a small collection, so I pick out products for one video and I use them all, and then I move on to the next time that I need to do a shop my stash for another video. Anyways, today's stars are going to be my ColourPop Orange You Glad palette. I'm planning on doing a tutorial, and if you know what the tutorials are, then you know who Nessa Sunshine is, which is amazing. So the concept behind tutorials is that you pick two shades and you create a look just using two. So today I'm thinking about using Rise and Grind, which is this one right here. I think that it looks quite autumnal, along with Squeeze Me. I'm not responsible of naming any of the shades, just saying. Which is this shimmery one right above. I think that these two would look cute together. Other than that, I am going to use my Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk and my Jade Velveteen Highlighter, the stick highlighter or the highlighting stick. I'm also going to use the Jade foundation stick, the Wowder, which I don't remember the last time I used this. I don't really like the packaging. I find that the mesh is really dense and it's difficult for me to get powder out of. Anyways, and just a few other things. Also, and the ColourPop lip gloss in the shade Neat Freak, which was a collaboration with one of those influencers out there. Don't remember, don't ask me. I'm sorry, I suck. Anyways, I will start off with priming my eyes. I always use the same primers. I have either the Smashbox Shadow Primer or the Jade Primer. I am using the Jade one today because it's tinted. I think I'm going to set my eyes just before I move on. I'm going to use my loose powder, the Glossier Wowder situation product type thing. Take my Orange You Glad brush, and I'm going to use my Yana Provi's brushes today. I'm going to use the brush in number 3. I'll pick up the shade that is matte, and it's called Rise and Grind, and I will tap it on the outer corner. Once I have applied the majority of the pigmentation, I'll start with circular motions to blend. I'll take the shimmery shade Squeeze Me with my middle finger and just dab it on the center of my eyelid. prime my face with the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Putty Primer. I'll take just a little bit of it on my fingers. I'll take like this much. Can you see? I don't really use this primer all over my skin. I use this only in the center of my face, like where the biggest pores really are. Like my cheeks, my nose, and my chin. Everything else doesn't really need it. Then I'll use my Velveteen foundation from Jade. This is a stick foundation. And it's not the perfect color match, but hey, we are not going to judge it too harshly today because the whole purpose is to use products that I've been avoiding using. And at least I'm making some use out of it, at least. I like the way that it looks on my skin initially. But then as the day progresses, I do find it to be something that can tend to look a bit oily on me. But since since my skin has been drier lately, maybe this is exactly what I need. See, it kind of looks a little bit more like on the luminous side. I like it. I don't hate it. But it's like a bit too dark, I think, especially compared to my neck and my chest. I don't know, it does not look the best on my face right now. I'm not the biggest fan. And I'm also going to use a concealer that I don't really like. It's the only concealer that I have in my collection that it doesn't get used. And I am planning on decluttering it eventually. It's the Jade Longevity Concealer. It looks like this. Their shades are just weird. And this is going to show you how... Oh my gosh, I think that this is either like beginning to get expired or something, because it's going a bit weird in terms of consistency. Is it getting oily, or am I daydreaming or something? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this combo. Anyways, we're going to use a powder that I don't like that much either. It's the... wait, before I move on to powder, before I powder my skin, it's a good thing that I remembered that I want to use some cream products on my cheeks. Let's start off with my Jade highlighting stick. See, I just swiped it. This is easy to blend. This is gonna look good. Then my what's it called? My Glossier blusher. Let's start blending. I'm using the same foundation brush. I think that using my foundation brush to blend everything else was just the right move. Phenomenal. That was the best thing in terms of complexion and cheeks that I've done all day. Next is the powder that I'm not the biggest fan of, the Wowder from Glossier. I don't like this packaging. It's like hard to pick up because this mesh is really dense. And this powder is not brightening. It's really not. Okay, I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes doing this to get some powder out. I don't know if I got a dud or something, but this mesh is ridiculous. This powder is definitely darker than what I'm used to use. I give up, I quit. Oh my gosh, my face does not match the rest of my skin. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in real life, I look like an Oompa Loompa. And the fact that my eyes are orange isn't helping. Using my Pupa Like a Doll powder, I don't really like it either. Okay, maybe I should say that I'm using products that I might declutter in this video, like the chopping block, shop my stash scenario. It's not gonna make anything look better, huh? Okie dokie, okie dokie. Let's finish up the eyes. Let's go back to something that I know that I like. The eyes. I'm gonna take whatever is left. Ooh, sorry. I'll take whatever is left on the brush and run it on my lower lash line. If it's not enough, I'll take a little bit more and run it on my lower lash line. And I'll go back with my pinky and take a bit of Squeeze Me and apply it in my inner corner. Ugh. Nothing's gonna save this look, let's just say that. It's not a good look. It's not a good day for makeup, at least. It was a great day, but this makeup look is very questionable. I'll take my Yana Provi's bronzer in the shade 1. I like this bronzer. And I'll take my Kiko brush and I'll bronze my face. Not that I need to look darker, but hey, her powders always save the look. I'll take my big fat powder brush and just run over everything. And I'll take my contour to contour my nose, my Yana Provi's contour. I'll take this Caroline brush. I haven't used this in a while either. Okay, we have made it to the very end. We are going to apply some lip products. I haven't used this specific lip liner on camera in quite a while. This is my favorite Pupa number 3 lip liner, the True Lips lip liner. I'm going to just outline. And for lip gloss, I'm going to use the ColourPop Ultra Glossy, which is very nostalgic, Ultra Glossy lip gloss in the shade Neat Freak. This was a collaboration with a influencer. I don't remember who. Maybe Shayla, Karen, something. I really like this gloss. If you have this gloss and you're kind of wanting to get the ColourPop Mulan Phoenix gloss, don't. No. That gloss is disgusting and goopy. This gloss is heavenly and beautiful. And it feels incredible on the lips and it looks beautiful. So, okay, let's just like summarize things up. I don't like any of the complexion products. I don't like the foundation, the concealer. I don't like the powders either. I like the primer. The e.l.f. primer is pretty good. I like all of the cheek products. I like basically I like everything I used today except for my complexion products, simply because I think that the fact that this is the lightest foundation color and it's dark on me, and I'm not even like remotely the lightest, the fairest of all light-skinned or fair-skinned people. I am not. So, and they only have 4 shades, I think. I could be wrong, maybe they have 5. But you can imagine how limited the shade range is. Jade is a really good brand overall, but their complexion products lack diversity in terms of shades. They sometimes have 4 shades, sometimes have 3, sometimes have 5. That's like if they're being super generous. With the concealers, they have from 1 to 3 shades maximum, and they think that that's enough. I'm sorry, that's not enough. So I like the eyes, I like the cheeks, like the cheeks look beautiful, and the fact that this is such a soft highlighted look because I mixed it with a foundation and a blush all together. It's just really, really beautiful. And I think that is it. I highly recommend you to do this exercise with your own collection. Please don't let anything collect dust. Makeup has an expiration date, just like anything else ever. Don't buy multiples if you have a good foundation. That's my message for today. That's my inspirational speech. Anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you did, please give me some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you very soon. If you're not sick of me, there will be videos, I think, on this side and a button to subscribe right about here. Please do so, and you're welcome to enjoy the videos that are popping up next to my face on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.